This is why we love horror trivia. I am John Moore. We're playing some singles matches, and we have a great one for you today. Aaron would say it's going to be close, so we'll just get that out of the way. Two gentlemen you've seen a lot on this channel, and you want to build up like heat for matches that these guys hate each other, but these guys they really seem to like one another. So we're not going to get any of that today. But so we'll bring in the first guy. You've seen him a lot recently, Mr. Brannon Dunlap. Talk about how much you love your opponent.
I love Hunter so much to the point where if I beat him, which I will, I'll feel bad about it.
Oh, all right. Well, it is, and surprisingly, Hunter and I were talking for the match. Neither one of you chose Scream. Was it because you didn't want the opponent to spin Scream?
I figured he was gonna take it, so I figured I could just steal off of him if he got it. So I'm just trying to spread my wings a little bit, and I was trying to be, I was trying to be strategic.
Well, a man who had the same exact strategy, meaning no Scream questions will be asked today. Hunter Chambless.
Yep. The exact same thought. I was like, if either Brendan's gonna pick it and I can get steals, or if I put Scream on there, he's gonna get them right anyway. So I gotta be very careful with this.
Yeah, so we will not see that today. But how are you doing otherwise, Hunter?
I'm doing fantastic, guys. It's been a while since I played in singles. I am super excited to be here. Let's have some fun.
Well, let's talk about 3 rounds of horror trivia. Round number 1 is your typical whiteboard round. I'm going to ask you 8 questions from 8 random horror movie categories that we have pre-curated for you for this match. You get a question right, you get a point. You get it wrong, no harm, no foul. You'll have 15 seconds to answer each question. At the end of 15 seconds, I'll say pens down. I'll ask you to turn your boards around, show your answer, say your answer, and we'll determine the correctness of it. If you get all 8 questions correct, there is a 9th bonus question. For the duration of the match, both these gentlemen have 3 repeats and a challenge. Any questions before we get started?
No, sir.
All right. Your first question comes in the realm of vampires and werewolves. What 2014 vampire film takes place in Iran? And it's a movie that I'll talk about it more after we run out of time, because 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can see a portion of the poster behind my head. Brannon.
I just went the wrong monster. I'm so wrong. I don't even want to say it. I'm wrong.
And Hunter.
I think I know what it is now, but I said Dracula Untold.
No, it's a girl walks home alone at night.
Walks alone at night. Yeah,
right behind me there.
I thought I heard zombie, and I wrote that word. Where is he?
Once you said it was on my wall, I was like, I know what the movie is now.
Your second question is in the category of franchise facts and data. Dr. Death is the subtitle to the most recent movie in what 15 movie to date film franchise? There are 15 of these. And the most recent one, spelling is correct, Doctor with a K, Death. What franchise are we talking about? 5,
repeat,
4,
or extension.
That's Hunter's first repeat. In franchise facts and data, Dr. Death is the subtitle to the most recent movie in what 15 movie to date film franchise? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hunter, what franchise is this?
I said Wishmaster.
Only 4 of those.
Oh wow!
I didn't have anything. What was it?
This is the Puppet Master franchise.
Oh, okay.
That was the other one I was thinking of.
A whole different kind of master.
Wow.
Your third question. In world horror, how does Mia die near the end of Talk to Me?
All right. Question for clarification: how specific do we need to be?
If you're in the general neighborhood of it, you're probably right. She definitely dies in a way that you see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brannon.
She's stabbed.
And Hunter.
I said she's pushed into traffic.
She falls into traffic is correct.
Okay. All right.
Hit by a car, I would have accepted. That's definitely
okay.
Your fourth question. In horror comedies, What 2021 horror comedy features one of the main characters dancing to I Saw the Sign by Ace of Base being played via a bar's jukebox? The song might also just be called The Sign, I believe, not I Saw the Sign. So that's on me, Ace of Base fans.
I do know. I'm familiar with Ace of Base too, actually.
But this scene definitely happens in the movie. I'm positive.
This sounds familiar.
You've definitely seen the clip if you haven't seen the movie. 5,
100%.
3, 2, 1. Hunter.
No idea. I know the scene in my head.
Brannon.
I don't know it either. I'm sorry, guys.
This is in Werewolves Within. Werewolves Within.
I got that. Okay.
Yes, it is.
The AT&T girl dances to the sign. Yes. Your fifth question in body horror. What causes the homeless people to melt in 1987's Street Trash?
Not seen this movie, but I really want to watch this one now.
Yeah. And if you're anywhere near the answer, I'll definitely give it to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Brannon.
I couldn't stand having an empty board again. I put acid.
And Hunter.
I just said The Sun.
They are given alcohol that is expired, and it causes them to melt. Like they're given
expired alcohol. All right, that's a good one.
But if you
that sounds amazing.
If you put drank liquor or whatever, I would give it to you. Your sixth question is in actors and actresses, who has played a serial killer, a sheriff, a maintenance man, a private investigator, and a TV news personality in horror films? This gentleman has played all of these things.
That is such a good question.
Oh, Aaron might be joining us. I think he's in the... There he is. Hey, Aaron.
Hey.
Hey,
oh, my God. Children of the Corn.
I found my way through the field.
5, 4, 3,
Extension.
2. Okay, that is your second repeat. Who has played a serial killer, a sheriff, a maintenance man, a private investigator, and a TV news personality in horror films?
What a game, right?
Oh, yeah.
A great game.
Excellent. I figured with answers made correctly, right?
A few. Not
few.
many.
A few.
It's a defensive battle.
It is a defensive battle. 3, 2,
Strategic.
1. Hunter.
I don't know why this name appeared. I just said David Arquette.
And Brannon.
No, I wouldn't even weird. I put Arlie Ermy.
We're looking for Michael Rooker. He plays a serial killer in Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Yes.
He's the sheriff in The Dark Half, I believe. Maintenance man in The Belko Experiment. Private investigator. That's slipping my mind.
He is the maintenance man in Belko. That's right.
TV news personality. At the end of Brightburn, he shows up as a TV news personality.
That's right.
That's right. Great question.
All right.
Question
number 7 in the category of 90s. What type of business does Helen's family own in I Know What You Did Last Summer? No one likes that new one.
That girl's ugly. That girl they say is hot is ugly. I'll say it every time somebody brings it up. She looks like the Muppet Janice, and she is ugly.
I've seen worse.
Jesus.
But, either way, you draw attention to something like that. You're 178 pounds. You better be 178 pounds.
Yeah, Cooper Hoffman.
4, 3, 2, 1. Over to Brannon.
I put a department store.
All right, and Hunter.
I said a boat dealership.
And we're tied up. Department store.
Wonderful.
Good job.
This game's close, just the way I like it.
And Aaron's gonna read your final question.
Why not? In Fangoria Chainsaw Award winners, name either director of What We Do in the Shadows. Or either.
I didn't realize there were 2 directors. I always thought it was just the one dude. And then I looked it up today and I was like, oh, they credited this other dude as being a director too. That was nice of them.
I definitely didn't know that.
That was nice of them.
But everybody should get the first one. That's why we only ask for one.
Yeah.
Or, one of the 2.
If you give me the other one, though, that's impressive.
4, 3, 2, 1. We're not getting the other one. Hunter.
Taika Waititi.
And Brannon.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Taika Waititi is correct. The other one being Jermaine Clement.
Yeah, Jermaine Clement got a credit as director on that. So at the end of round one, we are tied up. It is 2-2.
Wow.
Let's go.
Going into round number 2, which is our wheel round. There's a wheel. Both these guys gave me 2 strengths. That'll account for 4 of the slices on the wheel. And then they each gave me their wish list of categories they'd like to see on the wheel. Out of their choices, I picked the top 4. So 8 total categories, 4 strengths, 4 regular categories in the wheel. Hunter still has the choice to decide who wants to go first or second. Whoever goes, you spin the wheel, you get a category. If you like it, you can keep it. If you don't like it, you can do 1 respin. Whatever. Whenever you get a category, you get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. If you don't know the answer right away, you can ask for multiple choice. That makes the question worth 1 point. But be careful. If you give me any incorrect answer at any point in time, your opponent can steal for the current point value of the question. And if you do activate multiple choice, you get 2 repeats of the options if you want. Let's bring that wheel in. Hunter, categories on the wheel today. We got the 90s, the 2000s, the 2020s, Christopher Landon directed, franchise facts and data, the Halloween franchise, Jordan Peele produced or directed, and the Saw franchise. Do you want to spin first or defer?
I'll defer to Brandon.
All right, Brandon, here's your first spin.
Sweet.
And you get Halloween. Do you want to take that or spin again?
I'll take it.
All right, we will take it.
Man.
Aaron, neither of these guys chose Scream. We already talked about it. And I guarantee there's no Scream questions in the Halloween franchise. You want to ask these?
Yeah, why not? I'll ask them.
All right.
All
Your
right.
first question is this one.
First question coming in Halloween. What is Will's job at Hillcrest Academy in Halloween H2O? 20 years later, sorry.
Will. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, guidance counselor, B, principal, C, science teacher, D, chief of security.
I didn't even know his first name. He's the guidance counselor.
Guidance counselor is correct, and
I
it is
didn't even know
Will.
his first name.
I did not either. I don't know anything about it.
bummer.
All right, question number 2. How many different actors have played Tommy Doyle in the Halloween franchise?
3.
3 is incorrect. Over to Hunter for the 2-point steal.
Okay.
4.
4 is also incorrect. Keep going. It's 5.
Can I find out who they were? I'm curious.
Sure. You got the kid, Brian Andrews, I believe his name is, in 1,
Yeah.
and the archive footage in 2. You have Paul Rudd. There's a kid that plays the teenage version of him in part 4. His name slips my mind. You have Skylar Gisondo in the Rob Zombie universe, and then Anthony Michael Hall.
I didn't know about the teenage one. I completely spaced by Rob Zombie. That's my bad.
The Rob Zombie one, I guessed. Hence why I said 4. I did not get the Halloween.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right, no worries. Question number 3. All right, you'll find the location of Tower Farm in which Halloween movie?
Tower Farm. Halloween, the Curse of Michael Myers.
That is incorrect. Over to Hunter for the 2-point steal.
Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
That is also incorrect. The answer is Revenge of Michael Myers.
Number 5. Okay, it was the barn. Okay.
That's where the barn is, correct.
Yep. Question 4. Who composed the scores to both Halloween movies directed by Rob Zombie?
Brian Tyler.
That is incorrect. Over to Hunter for the 2-point steal.
Oof.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Rob Zombie himself.
That is also incorrect. That was a multiple choice option both of you had. Tyler Bates.
Yeah, not Brian Tyler, but Tyler Bates. Yes.
Tyler Bates.
Yeah, the other one.
And your last question.
Your last question here. What type of business does Corey's stepfather own in Halloween Ends?
A junkyard.
That is correct for 2
Good
points.
job.
God, I did not do good on that round. Oh my God.
At the end of Brandon's half of the round, he is in the lead still 5-2, but we'll bring the wheel back in. And here's Hunter's first spin. You get Saw. Do you want to keep that or spin
Let's keep it?
All right. It's a franchise day here.
Wonderful.
On Why We Love Horror Trivia. I will be asking you your questions in the Saw franchise. Here is your first question. How is the first victim shown to die in Saw? Or how does the first victim shown die in Saw?
He's trapped in barbed wire. Final answer.
I'm going to allow that. That's exactly what happens. He does die via blood loss, but that is why he loses the blood. Yes, that is correct. Your second question. How many Saw films is Donnie Wahlberg credited in?
3, final answer.
That is correct. Your third question. Saw 6 came out in what year?
(2010) final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal. Brandon, Saw 6 came out in what year?
2009.
1 year earlier that is correct. 2009.
Miscounted. Good job.
Your fourth question.
Let's watch our hands, gentlemen.
Oh, sorry.
In Jigsaw, Carly stole a purse from a woman, causing her to die because she did not have her medicine for what condition?
Asthma, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. In the opening to Saw 5, how much time is Seth given to decide to crush his hands or be cut in half?
(3 minutes), final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal, Brannon. In the opening to Saw 5, how much time is Seth given to decide to crush his hands or be cut in half?
I don't know. For some reason, 90 seconds sticking out to me, so I'm going to 90 seconds final answer.
Also incorrect. He is given 1 minute.
1 minute. All right.
One minute only. Still close at the end of round 2. Hunter getting his score up to 8 with the steal. Brandon getting his score up to 7. So a 1-point differential going into round 3, which is our synopses round. Prior to the match, both these guys, again, gave me their wish list of their favorite categories, and I chose the top 6 out of all the categories they gave me. The player who is trailing will go first. They'll choose out of the pool. Everything in the pool can only be chosen once. Once you choose it, it goes away for the remainder of the match. That's worth 2 points. Players progress through 2, 3, and 5-point questions. When the lead switches, control switches to the player who's trailing, and we keep going back and forth until either I've asked 6 questions or somebody's mathematically eliminated. So we'll bring up the synopses, and Brandon, you will get first choice. Categories today, we have the 2010s, the 2020s, horror comedies, sci-fi horror, slashers, supernatural. What would you like for a 2-point question?
Let's do the 2020s for 2 points. Please.
And I'll read you your questions since Aaron read your questions around 2. Your 2-pointer, the 2020s. The residents of a lonely gulch in inland California bear witness to an uncanny and chilling phenomenon in the skies above, possibly one that is out of this world. Name that movie.
Nope.
It's a little bit over-explained, but that's no.
Yes. Good job.
Okay. All right.
Oh. We will switch control over to Hunter. Let me take 2020s off the board. And you decide what you want out of the remaining categories. We still have the 2010s, horror comedies, sci-fi horror, slashers, supernatural. What do you want for a 2-pointer?
Let's go slashers.
All right, Aaron's going to read you your slashers question.
Slashers for 2 points. 4 young friends bound by a tragic accident are reunited when they find themselves being stalked by a hook-wielding maniac in a small seaside town. Name that movie, Hunter.
The way he said that. I know what you did last summer. Final answer.
It's Scream. Incorrect. Scream 2.
I Know What You Done Summer is correct. We'll go back
You
over.
sorry, as they say.
We'll go
You
back
said there were
over.
no scream.
Oh,
You never know. No one's expecting it. Brannon, you can choose your 3-pointer out of 2010s, horror comedies, sci-fi horror, supernatural. What would you like for a 3-pointer?
Let's do a 3 with 2010s, please.
2010s for 3. A virus spreads through an office complex, causing white-collar workers to act out their worst impulses.
The Blow Coach.
That is incorrect. No virus in that movie. This is Mayhem.
Mayhem.
Oh, all right. I
Another
thought there was
one.
still a virus with that. All right, all right.
another one.
We will
The other
take
one.
2010s off the board.
Okay.
And that you would choose your 5-pointer out of the remaining categories. We have horror comedies, sci-fi horror, supernatural. What would you like?
Let's go with Supernatural.
All right. Supernatural 4-5. A deaf girl is visited by the Virgin Mary. Now she hears, speaks, and heals the sick. People flock to see her, and terrifying events unfold. Are they miracles or something much more sinister? Name that movie. Five.
Repeat.
That is your first repeat. A deaf girl is visited by the Virgin Mary. Now she hears, speaks, and heals the sick. People flock to see her, and terrifying events unfold. Are they miracles or something much more sinister? Name that movie.
I think I know what it is.
God, I hope not.
5.
No crosstalk.
Repeat, please.
I can assure you I have seen this movie. That's not going to help you. A deaf girl is visited by the Virgin Mary. Now she hears, speaks, and heals the sick. People flock to see her, and terrifying events unfold. Are they miracles or something much more sinister? Name that movie.
All right, one more repeat is going to help me. I'm pretty sure I know it. Is it The Unholy?
This is Jeffrey Dean Morgan's The Unholy.
Yes!
Good
Yes!
job. God dang it.
Kind of rooting against you vocally.
It's me, Aaron. It's okay. I already know. It's all right.
That was like some
Good job.
knee-level haterness there. I respect that, actually. I hope you get it wrong in the middle of the question. That's lack
All
of
right,
decorum. Impressive.
Hunter, you got 2 left. You need to hit them both. What do you want for your 3?
Let's go horror comedies.
All right,
All
horror
right.
comedies. 4-3. One morning, a man wakes up to find that a small, disgusting creature has attached itself to the base of his neck. It gives him a euphoric state of happiness, but demands human victims in return. Name that movie.
This definitely sounds like an Aaron special movie.
Maybe.
Let's see. Repeat.
All right.
That's your last repeat. And actually, you don't have to hit. You can still hit the 5 and win if you miss this. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
One morning, a man wakes to find that a small, disgusting creature has attached itself to the base of his neck. It gives him a euphoric state of happiness, but demands human victims in return.
Evil Bong 420.
That is incorrect.
Aaron, this is brain damage.
Yeah,
This is-
brain damage.
yeah.
Yeah,
Brain
sorry.
damage.
Yeah.
So we will have to go back to you again. Your sci-fi for 5. Here it is.
All right. And you must hit this to win the match. For 5 points, Vietnam, 1968. A recon unit known as the Vulture Squad is sent to an isolated jungle valley to uncover the fate of a missing Green Beret platoon. They soon discover they are not alone. Five, 4, 3.
Predator 2, final answer.
And your winner, Brannon Dunlap. The answer is Primitive War, a new movie that came out, I believe, last year.
Yep, came out last year with
was
Ryan
a-
Quanten from True Blood.
Predator 2 takes place in LA, by the way.
We will
Yeah.
drop Brandon
I
backstage.
was thinking of a Predator movie, so I was like, why not?
It sounds like the first Predator movie because
It does.
it does sound like it. Anyway, but we'll talk to Hunter. It wasn't a high scoring match in the beginning, but it was close. Just like I said, it was close the whole time, back and forth, and then Brandon hitting that 5, which doesn't happen often, but that's kind of sealed it. How you feeling?
I had fun, man. I think I did awful in round 1. I got to work on my round 1. It's when you have no idea what the categories are going to be, you don't know what to study for round 1. You just got to kind of go on base knowledge. Round 2, when I got Saw, I went with it because I've been studying the Saw franchise. I think I did okay in that round 2. And then round 3, it is what it is. It happens. You know, he hits that 5, very impressive. But yeah, I just couldn't catch up, man. I had fun, and I'm definitely looking forward to coming back very soon.
And we'll make that happen as soon as we can. Keep your eye on the page for opportunities. Hunter will drop you backstage, bring in today's winner. He's back on track. It's Brannon Dunlap. So, Brandon, walk us through how you're feeling.
Feeling really good, John. I haven't had a win in singles in a while, and this was a lot of fun. I wish I would have done better in round 1, and I'm kind of kicking myself not knowing Halloween a little bit better. I didn't know there was a teenage Tommy Doyle, like somewhere in like 5 and 6 or 4 and 5.
And 4, he's like the same. He's like a little bit older than Jamie in 4, I believe.
I don't even remember him in 4. So, and then I completely spaced the zombie. Completely, I don't know. My brain was. Anyways, I also knew that Hunter knows Halloween almost as much as I do, so that's why I didn't go to multiple choice, because I knew he'd probably snack it up, and it worked in my favor. As far as the round 3, I need to start just learning to trust my gut, because a lot of times I second guess myself, and that's why I shit the bed in round 3. But it worked out for me today.
Not this time. So you will be back soon. We don't really have a picture working up.
No worries.
Your win will earn you another match down the road. Anybody looking to play that you haven't played yet?
Will Cohen actually would be fun if he's around.
If he wins his next match, I'm gonna book it.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Brandon, we'll
Thanks,
see you
guys.
soon.
Right.
And Aaron, you joined us in progress, but you got to see the majority of the match. How you feeling?
Yeah, it was close. It was a good match. Back and forth, 5-pointer ends up winning it. I'll get in a steal on the Saw category as well, was pretty key. So, well-earned win, after struggling early. It's, a good way to keep yourself in there.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the way the guys played. But that'll do it for today's episode. If you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group, WWLHT. Follow us on Letterboxd, and go to the Letterboxd challenge. Do that right there. Pause, go to that. Check out what movies you're watching. Watch the movies yourself. For myself, JWMaher, for Aaron Brooks, for Hunter Chambless, and Brannon Dunlap, this has been Why We Love Horror Trivia. Check out the schedule coming to you right now.